Hey guys, Sak here from SAKITECH, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the Samsung Galaxy S10e, the Samsung Galaxy S10, and the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. So a lot of people are asking me the question, which one should I choose? The main question is, shall I get the S10e versus the S10 or the S10e versus the S10 Plus? So in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a crystal clear response on which phone you should choose and why. Now before I dive into the details, let's get one thing out of the way, and that's going to be the price, because that's going to be one factor that you're going to be looking at the end of this video. Now the price of the Samsung Galaxy S10e starts at $750, the S10 is $900, and the S10 Plus is $1,000. So between the S10e and the S10, the price difference is $150. Between the S10e and the S10 Plus, the price difference is $250. So basically in this video, I'm going to tell you everything all the three phones have in common, and then I'm going to show you guys everything that the S10 and the S10 Plus has on top of what the S10e has. And then we're going to decide whether or not the price differences between the two are worth the jump of the extra features you get on the S10 and the S10 Plus. So hopefully you understand that concept. Now let's dive in. The very first thing I'm going to be talking about is everything that is the same on all of these smartphones, and there are some really great things that are the same. Number one is the processor. So all phones have the powerful Snapdragon 855 processor. So even if you were to get the S10e, you're not losing any power. And of course, all smartphones start at 128 gigabytes of internal storage, the base storage, and they all come with the micro SD expansion option that allows you to add, if you want to, an extra 512 gigs of storage via a micro SD card. The next thing, they all have stereo speakers of the same exact quality. So all the speakers on all three phones are equally loud and equally crystal clear. And of course, they all have 3.5mm headphone jack. What about the screen? The screen quality of all the three smartphones is the same. They all use the dynamic AMOLED display with HDR10+. Okay, so they're not cutting any corners on the screen quality. Even with the S10e, you get the best of the best and the latest display technology on all three smartphones. The other thing that is common is fast wireless charging and also wireless power share. Now, wireless power share allows you to use your S10e, S10, or the S10 Plus to charge other smartphones by tapping the backs of the smartphones together. So all these features are again present in all the three smartphones, which is fantastic. And of course, wireless power share is also going to allow you to charge the Galaxy earbuds if you purchase them or get them with your pre-orders for free. It's going to allow you to charge those as well by putting it on the back of the smartphone. Again, on all three. And of course, all smartphones have the IP68 grade water resistance. So that's the list. I'm going to put the full summary on the screen over here so you can take a look at it. That's the full list of everything that is the same on all these smartphones. And of course, there are some similarities with the camera as well. Let me talk about the camera, and then we're going to move on to exactly what is extra on the S10, on the S10 Plus. So with the cameras, let's first talk about the front-facing camera. On all three smartphones, the front-facing camera is the same. The primary front-facing camera is the same, and that's the 10 megapixel camera. S10 Plus happens to have one extra front-facing camera, and that's going to be an 8 megapixel depth sensing camera. Okay, so but the main camera is the same on all three smartphones. Now let's move on to the rear cameras. The Samsung Galaxy S10e has two rear cameras. It's got a standard wide and a super wide angle lens. These two cameras are also present on the S10 and the S10 Plus, the exact same cameras, but the S10 and the S10 Plus have one extra camera, which is the telephoto / portrait camera. So that's the cameras. S10e has three cameras, S10 has four cameras in total, and the S10 Plus has 5 cameras in total. Now let's move on to what you get extra on the S10 and the S10 Plus. And it's actually a very short list. Number one, you get larger displays on the S10 and the S10 Plus than the S10e. Okay, so the S10e has a 5.8-inch screen, the S10 has a 6.1-inch display, and the S10 Plus has 6.4-inch display. And then the other thing that you're getting extra is the S10 and the S10 Plus have the new ultrasonic in-display fingerprint sensor. The S10e simply doesn't have that. It's got a fingerprint sensor built onto the side right atop the power button. But those are the only two things that you're going to be getting extra on the S10 and the S10 Plus. Ultrasonic fingerprint sensor and a larger screen and more screen real estate. Now let's do a conclusion and see which phone you should get based on these facts. So in the case of the S10 versus the S10e, for $150 extra, all you're getting is an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor and a larger screen. In my opinion, it's worth it because the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor makes things very, very convenient. It is a technology that we've been waiting for a long, long time. So again, just to be very clear, for $150 from the S10e to the S10 will get you the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor that I happen to like, and of course the larger screen real estate that I also happen to like. So the question for you would be, for $150, are you willing to pay for the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor? Are you willing to pay for that one extra camera on the rear that is a telephoto camera, the portrait camera, the one that zooms in optically 2 times? And of course, do you want that larger screen? That's all. That's what you're getting for $150. If you can live without those 3 things, the extra camera, the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor, and the larger screen, you can safely get the S10e. Now, in the case of the S10e versus the S10 Plus, same story. You're getting ultrasonic fingerprint sensor, an even larger screen, and of course, now you're getting 1 extra rear camera and also 1 extra front-facing camera. Now, the 1 extra front-facing camera I could care less about. I do care about the rear camera. I do care about the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. And of course, you get the maximum screen size. All right. And for that, you would have to pay $250 more. So again, you're going to ask yourself, can I live without the 3 extra things on the S10 Plus, or do I really want them? And that's all you need to know to make the decision, guys. So why don't you guys drop a comment down below and let me know which one you were considering and which one are you going to buy. Is the price difference between the S10 and the S10e worth the extras you get on the S10? And also, is the price difference between the S10 Plus and the S10e, which is $250, worth the extras you're getting on the S10 Plus? That's it. And if you were to ask me, I would definitely go either with the S10 or the S10 Plus over the S10e because I've been really, really interested and waiting for a fingerprint sensor, an in-display fingerprint sensor on the front of the phone on a Samsung smartphone. And that's the end of this video, guys. Drop your comments below, subscribe to SAKITECH. I will see you in the next video, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook at SAKITECH Online. Have a fantastic day. Oh, and one more thing I quickly wanted to talk about was the iPhone XR. So some people are comparing the iPhone XR to the Samsung Galaxy S10e, which is a correct comparison, but I do have a quick comment about that. So the iPhone XR does bring you all the flagship features of the iPhone XS and the XS Max, such as a Face ID system, the True Depth camera on the front, and of course the powerful A12 processor. But the problem is they give you all these flagship capabilities on a crappy screen, which is an LCD screen, not even an OLED screen, and it's also, the resolution is less than 1080p. In this regard, Samsung did much better than the iPhone XR, than Apple. They give you most of the flagship components of the S10 and the S10 Plus including that high quality screen. If you're going to have a Snapdragon 855 processor, 8 gigabytes of RAM, all that power, all the special features, you better be able to enjoy all that on a top quality screen. When I dissed the iPhone XR for having a crappy display, people said that I don't know what I'm talking about. They said that you'll see the iPhone XR is going to be the best-selling iPhone on the planet. They were wrong. It's not the best-selling iPhone ever. So I think Samsung did much better in this regard by giving you a top quality screen and actually taking away something like the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. I think it makes more sense than what Apple did with the iPhone XR. Again, giving you all the flagship features, and then here you go, enjoy everything on a crappy LCD sub 1080p display. You can also leave comments about that remark that I just made. Let me know how you feel about that as well. All right, and that's the end of it. Have a fantastic day.